Scorpio, it's no coincidence that you have landed at this just-in-time intuitive tarot reading. Trust that there is a message here for you. So if you're a regular Scorpio, welcome back. Great to have you here for another reading. And if you are a newbie, welcome. My name is BRONYA. I'm an intuitive tarot reader. Really looking forward to bringing you through this message. Now, if you do enjoy it, please do like, share, comment, hit subscribe. It's the one thing that you can do to support the channel and keep your readings coming. That would be much appreciated. And drop me a comment. Let me know where you are tuning in from. I would love to hear. Okay, Scorpio, I'm getting started with a couple of oracles here. I have infinite potential and letting go. Okay, number 41 adds to 5. Number 42 adds to 6. So 5 and 6, we have a little progress point here. We have a point of change that is maybe leading to greater harmony in your life. Now, there is a letting go energy here. Is it letting go of expectation? Is it letting go of how you think, things should go? Letting go of a plan? Is it letting go of a past relationship? Is it letting go of a job? I'm not sure yet, but what we are being told is that this process, this undoing process or space clearing process, is leading you towards infinite potential. All right, let's keep going. Scorpio, I'm using the Divine Initiation Oracle and the Ethereal Alchemist Tarot today, and I will link you to these beauties down below if you want to add them to your collection or just explore them. Personal readings and healings can be arranged by visiting my website, wildlotustarot.com, and I will link that as well. And you can find me on the socials, Instagram and TikTok. I'm really active over there with different daily content. All right, what do we have? Sacred surrender. It's funny that I was, saying, do you need to let go? Do you need to surrender to the divine plan? We as human beings, of course, we like to feel that we're in, control of everything, and we can influence a certain amount. But there is also a divine plan. There is divine timing. There are other people. There are other decision makers, and we can't control that bit. So if we've done everything we can, that's where the sacred surrender comes in. Letting go, letting God. Very much Empress energy coming through here. Number 14, which is also a 5. So we've got 5, 5, 6 coming through. So yeah, we've got letting go. Things will be as they are meant to, but make sure you've taken the action that you need to. Maybe you're waiting for an outcome, a result, an answer. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Always find the first tarot card out, Scorpio, is quite telling, and we have the 8 of Cups. Okay, so here's your letting go energy. It's a moving away. It can be a walking away, a moving on energy to find your missing pieces. The 8 of Cups is the journey towards the 9 of Cups, which is known as the wish fulfillment in tarot. But in order to get there, sometimes we need to make hard decisions about who or what is not coming with us on that journey. So what is it for you, right? And somebody here is heading into the emotional waters. Like, to get to the other side, sometimes we have to go through some tough emotions, but that always leads us to growth. So there could be a transitional energy here. Yeah, 9 of Swords. So there is a certain amount of worry around this, okay? And it could be about that decision making. Do I move on? Do I let go? But I want to stay in the familiar, but I want to stay in the comfort. Oh, but the universe is here. And this is the last of the major arcana cards that comes after judgment. So maybe you are going through a little bit of a divine judgment right now, and that can feel like a bit of a reckoning. That can feel quite karmic, actually. You might be about to make a huge judgment call for your life, or maybe you've been on the receiving end of one, Scorpio. Remember, that is outside of your control, hence the sacred surrender. But what you don't know is that you're moving towards a very powerful new potential, infinite potential, actually. So the world is normally called the world, but in this deck here, it's called the universe. And so we know so far the universe is infinite. So there's an infinite cycle of new possibility that is opening up for you. Like, the universe normally talks about either the ending or the beginning of a really profound long cycle. Like this could be a 10-year cycle, a 20-year cycle. Like you've been at that career or that marriage or that home or in that place for that amount of time, and there is a letting go. And even if you're ready to move on, like it's going to feel, there's going to be nostalgia there. It is going to challenge you emotionally. But the Knight of Pentacles is here, and it says it's time to make a plan and take the first step on it. The Knight of Pentacles is slowly but surely. So this might be moving slower than you'd hoped, you know, or maybe you can only take small steps at this stage. The Knight of Pentacles can be a messenger of opportunity that maybe shows you that first stepping stone, all right? It's associated with Virgo for me, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, right? So it could be that there is that kind of first little nugget, but we have to follow it and pursue it and alchemize it, the Magician, to unlock the infinite potential. So those of you that know tarot will know that in the Rider-Waite card, the Magician, which is the alchemist in this deck, has the infinity sign above their head, as does the Strength card, right? So the message is that, yes, with strength and courage and, you know, using our magic, our power, our communication, our action, we can turn base metal into gold. We can transform a situation. A letting go is a transitional phase to a welcoming in. All right. But if we want something different or desire something different or know that we have reached a limit or a ceiling in a situation, that's when we need to step back into creation mode. So yeah, that's what I'm feeling here. There's big change. There's new beginnings. But there's also, Four of Swords, like a bit of a waiting period. Guess what's at the bottom of the deck, Scorpio? The Star. That's Aquarian energy, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. But this is relevant because you know how we talked about things being a bit karmic, right? This is the energy of the higher path. You stepping onto your higher path. Stars aligning. It's a rebirth. It's healing. And it comes after the Tower in the sequence of the major arcana. And I talked about Judgment energy, which isn't here, but comes before the world, as a bit of a divine reckoning. That would be the Tower. So there could have been an unforeseen event, or, you know, maybe you didn't expect to be, you know, making this decision or transitioning on at this particular point in time. But it's all happening for a reason. If you are in a waiting or decision-making time, that clarity is coming, and it could have something to do with that Knight of Pentacles. But ultimately, the Star says your life is being rewritten right now. You are opening up to infinite potential, and it feels like the wheels are in motion. So really, sacred surrender is the way forward. So I just feel like this might not have been something that you saw coming, but with the Star in the reading, like I said, you're stepping onto that higher timeline, and once you're there, Scorpio, it will make sense, and you just won't look back. So I'm going to leave it there, Scorpio. I hope you enjoyed this message. If you did, please do like, share, comment, hit subscribe. Personal readings and healings, wildlotustarot.com. I'll link that website down below. You can arrange that there. Follow me on the socials, Instagram and TikTok, for different daily content. And maybe check out your 2025 year ahead tarot reading here on the channel to give you some idea as to how this energy might play out across the coming months. All right, Scorpio, I'll see you next week. I'm sending you so much love and magic. Bye for now.